Take that, rewind it back. Ludacris got the flow to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go.
Hey guys, WorldsPlayground here. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing a review, or more of a comparison, between the Nintendo DS Lite and the PSP Slim. But before I get started, I just want to let you know that I really need subscribers. So please subscribe. Not only does it, help my popularity out, but you'll give me the ability to become a YouTube partner. By becoming a YouTube partner, I can actually make money. The only way I can do that is if I get a significant number of subscribers, popularity, and I need to upload videos constantly. So I will. Almost every day, I'll try my best to upload a video for you guys. Seeing as how it's March break, I'll have a lot more time on my hands to not only increase the quality of my videos, but increase the number of videos. Seeing as how my channel is very new, this is actually only my second video, I have a lot of space for improvement. So please subscribe. You'll be able to give me pointers, reviews, or you'll be able to leave comments to give me ideas for further reviews. So just please subscribe, rate 5-star, and you guys would be really helping me out. So let's jump into the comparison. In the comparison, I'll be reviewing things like its design, features, gameplay, performance, costs, stuff like that. So to start off, let's jump into the features. The PSP is more of a multimedia device. It gives you the ability to play games, watch videos, look at your photos, go to music, and as you can see here, this is actually your internet browser. The PSP offers the ability to surf the internet, which is amazing. Now I want to quickly go to address here, and then I want to go to a website that I was at before. I want to go to Google, actually, and it's going to load up. Oh, sorry, my wireless internet was off. Now I'm just going to show you really quick here. Oh, why it says Mary? It's because it's my last name. But I'm just going to show you Google, its design or format when it's online. It's loading there. And as you can see, you got Google. Google pops up. Now that's what it looks like. It looks just as if you were using a laptop. And you can actually use your analog stick, which is to the side here, as a mouse, which is really cool. Now, its features for the PSP, crazy. You'd think it'd be more of a gaming device, but it seems like if you took out the gaming, this would still be an amazing device. Now let's move into the Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS is lacking in features. It does have a dual screen and a touchpad, which are very good, and which increases the range of users, seeing as how it's more enjoyable. And because you have the touchpad, it has a larger genre of games, and the gaming experience is more enjoyable. But besides the dual screen, the touchpad, it doesn't have many features at all. So let's move into the design. I find the PSP's design is better than the Nintendo DS. Its outer shell is shinier. It has a large, very attractive widescreen LCD screen. It's thin, nice to hold. It feels good flat. Everything about it is very appealing. It has transparent buttons as well as the triggers on the top. It's just very nice. The Nintendo DS is very simple. Sony was very creative when they made the PSP. But the Nintendo DS has a very simple design. It seems as if they didn't put that much thought into making it. When you go to the inside of the Nintendo DS, it's not very appealing whatsoever. Especially when you look at the bottom, that big sticker that it has of all the information, not very appealing. So when it comes to design, I definitely think the PSP is better. But that's my opinion, of course. When it comes to thickness and, size-wise, the PSP is, a little bit thinner. You might not be able to tell there, but the PSP is a bit thinner. However, when it comes to, here, I'll show you here. When it comes to, width-wise and length, the PSP is larger. But that's because it's so, it has so many features and stuff added into it. Now, performance-wise, the PSP is better. The only difference, the only thing that the Nintendo DS does better than the PSP performance-wise is loading time. When it comes to loading, it's virtually inexistent. When you're loading from level to level, basically no load time whatsoever. But the PSP, it can get pretty long. With the PSP Slim, they have reduced the amount of load time, but it's still there, and it's still long. It can even go up to 30 seconds to go from one level to another, but that's with the really popular and really detailed games. So now I've done performance, features, design. Let's go into accessories. When it comes to the Nintendo DS, the only accessory that comes to mind is the Wi-Fi adapter that you can purchase. I know you can also purchase other stylus pens, outer shells for the Nintendo DS, stickers that you can put in on the inside and on the outside of the Nintendo DS, but other than that, I can't think of anything. Well, there's carrying cases and stuff like that, of course, but that doesn't optimize the software or the gameplay experience. The PSP has the ability of buying, or you can purchase a camera, so you're able to take pictures with your PSP. You can purchase a certain kind of mic, which allows you to make phone calls using the PSP, because it has Skype built in, which is making phone calls over the internet. It also allows you to buy something that allows you to transmit the video from your PSP onto your television, and you can also plug your PSP into a dock, which you can purchase separately, so it not only charges it, but it uses it as a speaker as well. So that's accessories. When it comes to the size of the games, well, okay, now we'll go into gameplay, and I'll explain what's better. The PSP it's a little disc. If you've used GameCube before, you notice the similarity between the two. And it comes in a little container or a little tray to protect the CD. It only has a little opening, so the CD itself rarely gets scratched. Now, the Nintendo DS has a little plastic box, or a little rectangular box that plugs into the back of the Nintendo DS. Seeing as how the size is a lot smaller than that of the PSP offers more detailed, long-lasting video games than that of the Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS is a lot like the Wii. It's more of a cartoony mobile device. The Wii rarely has games like Call of Duty and Medal of Honor, games that go into detail and are a little bit gory. The Wii and the Nintendo DS, I think, are focused more to the simple-minded users. I don't mean simple-minded as dumb, but games that doesn't involve a lot of, where you really need to use your brain. However, there are games for the Nintendo DS that do involve that. But when I say that don't really involve your brain, I mean like if you're playing War or something like that, you really need to, use strategies and stuff like that. I find you don't really need to use that on the Nintendo DS. So, the size, it reduces the game experience. What else did I miss? It's portability. The PSP doesn't offer any protective thing for the widescreen besides a little protective lens that you can get on top of the screen. But you can also get that on the Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS gives you the ability to close it, so it's virtually impossible to damage the screen inside. And when it comes to portable-wise, the Nintendo DS, I'm always afraid of dropping it. It feels as if you were to drop it, something internally would break, snap, and it just wouldn't work. The Nintendo DS doesn't feel that way. It actually feels really safe and protected. If I were about to drop it, it feels like it would be able to bounce back no problem. But the PSP doesn't seem that safe to me. Its game library between the two devices, both have a huge range of games. However, the Nintendo DS, because it has its touchpad, it offers a larger genre of games than the PSP. So I'd have to say that the Nintendo DS beats out the PSP with its games library. So that's basically about it between my review between the two devices. If you liked it, then rate 5-star. Please subscribe to check out my other videos. And I guess I might as well end this video with my personal preference. And why? I believe that the PSP is better. It offers more. You have the ability to watch videos, look at photos, download your own music. You can even, if you've heard of jailbreaking, you can even do that on the PSP. It's actually called getting your own custom firmware or Pandora's battery. Can't do that on Nintendo DS. I also love how you have the ability to go on the internet on the PSP. It just has so many features that make the PSP better than the Nintendo DS. However, the Nintendo DS does have dual screen, touchscreen, and the games it have are a little bit better than the PSP. But I still think the PSP is better. And its design is a lot better. So thanks for watching, and please check out some of my other videos.